The third industrial application of electrolysis that we're going to talk about is the extraction of metals. Metals such as aluminium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium are manufactured by electrolysis of fused electrolytes. Now, when we say fused electrolytes, what we mean is a molten electrolyte. Okay. Now, normally we do not find these metals lying there wherever they are mined. But instead, these metals are found in substances which we call the ores. They are mixed with other minerals which we call the ores, in rocks which we call the ores. Some of these ores can be seen here. Now, gold is shiny, but when you see a gold ore, it looks like one of these. It is a stone. Okay. Now we go to the extraction site and then it is mined. For example, look at this. This is an iron ore. It contains the iron. But since it hasn't been extracted, this is how it looks like. Now let's look at an example of aluminium from its ore. Now the ore of aluminium is what we call bauxite. Now the impure bauxite is purified. Alumina, which is pure Al2O3. Now the bauxite is impure Al2O3. Now after purifying the impure bauxite, we get alumina, pure Al2O3. It is dissolved in molten cryolite. Okay. Now this alumina is dissolved in pure molten cryolite. It is a fused salt. They become fused salts. Now during electrolysis, this is what happens. The cathodes are carbon cathodes. Okay. The cathodes are carbon cathodes. The anodes are carbon anodes. So carbon is used as both the cathode and the anode. Now, during electrolysis, aluminium is produced at the carbon cathode and oxygen at the carbon anode. Okay? Aluminium is produced at the carbon cathode and oxygen is produced at the carbon anode. Here, aluminium is one of the cations present. Sodium is one of the cations present. But aluminium is going to be produced because aluminium is lower than sodium on the reactivity series. That is why aluminium will be deposited at the cathode and oxygen will be deposited at the anode. Okay. Now during electrolysis, aluminium is produced at the cathode and oxygen is produced at the anode. Now the cathode, this is what is happening. Okay. Aluminium 3 plus will combine with 3 electrons. Aluminium 3 plus will combine with 3 electrons to form aluminium. Now, since it is moving from 3 plus to just Al, reduction is taking place. Okay? Since it is moving from 3 plus to just Al, reduction is taking place. At the anode, we have oxygen 2 minus changing to oxygen 2. This O2 is 0. Okay, oxygen 2 minus is changing to oxygen. Now what this means is that oxidation is taking place because you are moving from -2 to 0. Therefore, oxidation is taking place. Now due to the high temperature, O2 released at the anode will react with the carbon over there to form CO2. And this means that we need to change the anode periodically from time to time. Okay, this means that we need to change the anode periodically from time to time.